Hey guys, it's Monday morning. I actually shot an indoor round yesterday. It was Vegas scoring. I shot a 301, which evidently you can shoot up to like a 340 or something like that, or a 330. They were counting X's as 11s. It was pretty good. Nerve-wracking for my first time. Tomorrow, should be tomorrow or Wednesday, the UltraView XL 6 power will be here. It is going on the white Super Focus. It's going on the Super Focus. Now I know that the scope housing will probably be a little bit large to be shooting indoor, so I'll just have to learn how to shoot with it, because that's going to be for shooting really 3D. But that being said, if my draw stops get here, or my draw modules, I'll have the shoot down where I can shoot indoor, because the dot that's actually on it, I found out practicing with it, I can shoot really well with it. It's got a blue fiber in it, and I can see really well. So we got the EVL out here, and I want to, and I just now got a notification that my UltraView is shipped. So I'll share something with you guys right quick. And this is what I've been using on some of my scope bars. I used this one last year. And what it is, it's the sight tape and scale. Right now I just got the scale on it from the Spot Hogg scopes, or the Spot Hogg sight tapes. It'll work, and it actually works really well. So I'll show you guys right quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go shoot to 60. I just got my 20 on, and just like you would with a Spot Hogg, you just find your corresponding tape, put it on there, and I find that they hold up really well and they're extremely accurate. So I'll show you guys once I get a scale put on here what I'm working with. I'm about out of breath. It's a heck of a hike up through there. But I gotta work tonight, so I'll probably shoot till about 12 o'clock today. I'll let this upload while I'm sleeping. And yeah, I'm gonna get up here to the 60 yard, the flat 60 yard, and start dialing this thing in, get a tape, and we'll see what happens. I might wind up having to build some heavier arrows. These arrows here are already at like 500 or 400 and like 85 grains. And this thing is calling for the fastest tape, number 40. And I'm shooting 30 inches of draw. These are 29-inch arrows, I do believe, carbon to carbon. I mean, these things are bullets down there. I just Robin Hooded 2. While it's down there, blew the back off of them, busted them. I mean, it's hammering, but I don't know if I want to slow this thing down and build a little bit heavier arrows, or keep them fast, because it's going to be for target. Field mainly in 3D, but Jesus. She is cooking down the line. I'm going to get this sight tape put on here and then test it out at 40, see what we look like. And I don't know, might have to go buy some arrows. Jesus. Okay, this thing's definitely shooting fast. I've always been able to use Spot Hogg tapes on everything that I've ever used. That was stepped back to 90 yard, aiming here, point of impact here. And that was on a 90 yard, so that's the fastest sight tape that I had on that, on them Spot Hogg sight tapes. So it's worked before, but I think this thing's just shooting so fast. I'm going to check a 40. So this might be a bow that I have to just custom make a sight tape for, which is completely fine. But it is nice to have like a really bright, nice, easy to see. And I'm going to keep it with these cooking arrows. I mean, these things are cooking down the pipe. That's the fastest tape on a Spot Hogg scale. I mean, think about that for a second. That's stupid fast. It's 31 inches or 30 inches of drop. Might be 31 inches of drop. It's maxed out. It's on the A setting. So I think the A setting is 31 and a half. And I comfortably shoot that long draw. I mean, so I actually had it on 80 yard and walked back to it. So this thing is cooking fast. I'm curious to see what a 40 looks like. And I mean, this is actually good things that you can see. There was a really good group down there. I mean, for 90 yard, that's pretty freaking awesome. That size of a group. I'm just curious what it'll do at 40. If it's high at 40, I'm gonna I'll probably leave that scale, or either peel that scale off there and put it back in my little pack or something, because I don't necessarily want to waste one, but it's all good. I'll have to see what my target bows look like, see if I can match up a scale for them, or at least for the Super Focus. It has a scope coming tomorrow, which I've already mentioned. This EVL is sick though. This thing is so fast. I mean, if you were going to buy this bow, if you were thinking about buying this bow, I'm gonna say right now, this thing is so smooth and so fast. You don't feel like you're shooting a 70-pound bow. It literally is smoother than my 60-pound target bows. And I have it set to the most aggression. I mean, I've got it on 80% let off. And it still just feels like nothing. It's magical. It's evil. All right, I'm gonna test 40 right here, and then probably gonna have to regroup, figure out if I wanna build heavier arrows or what. So, yeah, all right. I had to take my shirt off. Jesus Christ, it ain't got warm out here. Yesterday, you'd freeze to death. I wore flannel today, thinking I'd be cold. No. It feels like it's 70 degrees right now. I'm scorching. This group though, okay, so that's good. That's 40. This is, kind of an uphill shot, so we're making really good progress with this thing. So I'm pleased. I'll probably leave the scale where it's at. I'm gonna check my shorter yardages, because if I wanted to shoot 3D with this thing, it would be moving so fast, you're not gonna, I mean, you could about shoot 30 yards for 40 or 50. I mean, it's just shooting fast. All right, let's go check some more yardages, and then it'll be time to go home.
To people who like
All right, so I'm at 40 yard with the EVL here on a hunter face out here. Sun's beaming directly in. We just got our sight tape fixed up there. Somewhat. It's close enough for work right now. I have noticed that this bow likes the sight more this way. It's perfectly bullet hole and bear shaft tuned. I just shot 20 yard bear shaft tuned it, and so I bear shafted it, walked back, tuned it. I mean, it's putting arrows side by side. I've already got 3 Robin Hoods today, and 2 of them were at 60. So right here, we're just gonna walk through some of our yardages. Right here is 40. We're gonna give it 40. See what happens. This thing's cooking. Right in the center. Maybe favored a little bit that way. I give it too much adjustment. So One thing I am going to say about this bow, it's incredibly light. Even to have these long stabilizer bars, and I mean, I've got some weight on them. I'm running a Hamskea Raptor Peep. It's amazing, especially in the sunlight. It gives you a good tunnel. I'm shooting the actual AV41 and a CBE bar. Spot hog tapes, they work. Look at this. This thing's really hammering. Really hammering. I'll make a side adjustment later. Nice. Okay, so I do know I need to make a slight side adjustment, but that's what we're out here for. I'll show you what I've done. So one shot I did hold off just to see just to make sure that that's what was going on, and it was. So this right here is a 40-yard group. 40 yards stacked in there. That one's the one I held off on just for testing reasons. I definitely think I need to build some stiffer arrows. I think I need to go to some 240 spines or 250s. These are 300 with 100 grain points in the 53 grain outserts, the factory ones. All right, yeah, 80 yard is definitely, it's still high. I mean, this thing is, these arrows are not dropping down. So I don't know if I want to slow it down or just build me my own sight tape, but it would be nice to have a little, I need to look at my spine chart and just make sure that my spine and everything's correct now that I am shooting this thing pretty much maxed completely out. I'm thinking I need about a 250 spine with I would say 125 grains in the front, if not 200 grains in the front, and probably about a 30-inch arrow. If I had to guess, either Black Eagle, Carnivore, Rampage, or either Easton Axis, which I wouldn't mind getting some Easton Axis. They're really good arrows, and they're tough. So I'm going to look at the spine chart. Like I've said, there's nothing wrong with this bow, and I noticed that I am having to really tune it this way, so that could indicate a weaker spined arrow. Well, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this bow. It shoots amazing. That's the problem. So I went ahead and bought and cut arrows for something that's probably not going to work for. But that's fine. We're going to make this thing right. I'm glad that I chose to not set it up for target arrows, because I could do that. I could have done that. So yeah, guys, that's the EVL. This thing is cooking. It's amazing. It's easy to tune. It's fast as heck. I mean, these are pretty heavy arrows, and it just chews through them like it's nothing. So you guys have a good day. I need to get home, get rested up. Got work tonight. Have a good one.